Okay, today we are going to discuss about self-occupied property for residence. This is the class for income from house property. This is a new topic it is. Before going to the sections, we are already discussing so many problems in let out house property. Okay, actually income from house property categorized in 4 parts, you know very well. One is let out house property for residential and commercial purposes. Next one, self-occupied property for residence. Next one, deemed to let out. And fourth one, partly let out, partly self-occupied. So now we are discussing about the second part of that, self-occupied property for residence. Income from house property, in that self-occupied property for residence. Self-occupied property, if a owner of the house has only one house, that house used for his self, that means the house is under his self-occupied. So, what is the meaning of that? The owner of the house cannot get any income on that house property. That's why he doesn't pay any tax on it. So need not to pay any tax on it because he never get any income from that That's why. So this is self-occupied property. Whenever it is self-occupied property, automatically the gross annual value will also be nil. There is no gross annual value for that. Look at that. First problem. From the following information, calculate taxable or loss from house property. Right. Annual fair value. It is not an annual value. Annual rental value. Annual fair rent. How much? 50,000. Municipal rent 50,000. Purpose of use self-occupied. Repairs 5,000. Collection charges 2,000. Interest on loan taken for repairs 2,000. Insurance premium paid 4,000. Look at that one. This is the self-occupied property. In that moment, it has no gross annual value. Because why? They didn't get any income on that house property. That's why, for easily understand how to written like this. Calculation of gross annual value in brackets, self-occupied property. Annual value in brackets, self-occupied. So, whenever it is self-occupied, municipal value not considered, fair value not considered, need not to calculate any expected rental value, gross annual not to be, expected rental value nil, we are not getting any income. That's why actual value is also be nil. So, gross annual value nil. If we are getting income on the house property, then we can definitely calculate the gross annual value. Here, we didn't get any income from that house property because it is used for self purposes. That's why the gross annual value nil. Once again, I am telling that if we are getting any income from the house property, then only we calculated gross annual value. Here, the house used for self-occupied. For we are not getting any income for that. That's why the gross annual value is to be treated as nil. So, expected rental value nil, gross annual will also be nil. Right. Second procedure, calculation of taxable income from the house property of X for the assessment year 2020-2021. Okay. of dash. Gross annual value nil. If municipal taxes is available in the problem, it is not allowed for deduction. Nil. Net annual value nil. Okay. If net annual value nil, we should not allow deduction 30% we should not be calculated 30% on net annual value. So nil. Next one, only one deduction is allowed here. When the house property is in self-occupied, then we allowed only one deduction, that is interest on loan. Other expenses are not allowed, even though municipal taxes. Okay, if the house property is under self-occupied, then only one deduction is allowed, that is under section 24B, interest on loan. So that interest on loan is available in the problem. Interest on loan, okay, loan taken for repairs, how much? 2000 rupees. 2000 allowed deduction, so 2000 minus, because there is no income we are getting, so loss from house property. Loss from house property. This one. Once again I am telling that this is the self-occupied property. Okay, once again, from the following information, calculate taxable or loss from house property. Annual fair value 50,000, municipal rent 50,000, purpose of use self-occupied, repairs 5,000, collection charges 2,000, interest on loan taken for repairs 2,000, insurance premium paid 4,000. Right. So it is under self-occupied. We does not get any income from them, from that. Okay, so that's why whenever you are not getting any income, then automatically the gross annual value is to be treated as a nil. Okay, step 1, expected rental value nil. Step 2, gross annual value nil. Right, calculation of taxable income from the house property of dash for the assessment year 2020-21. First one, gross annual value nil. Next one, municipal taxes nil, because it is self-occupied na, that's why brackets, in brackets, self-occupied. Municipal taxes nil. Next one, net annual value nil. Next one, deductions under section 24. Right, standard deduction nil, because there is no value of net annual value. Net annual value here 0. 0 into 30 by 100 0. That's why nil. Only one deduction is allowed. That is, deduction is interest on loan 24 under section 24B 2000. 2000 paid without any income. That's why rupees 2000 is to be treated as a loss from house property. So only one deduction is allowed, that is interest on loan under section 24B. So loss from house property, okay, minus 2000. This is the procedure if the house property in self-occupied. Whenever the house property is in self-occupied, then interest on loan only allowed for deduction. Okay, thank you. Okay, another problem, it is a very easiest problem. This is this problem for only clarification of interest on loan. Right. X submitted the following information: compute income from house property. Municipal rental value 50,000, fair rental value 40,000, municipal taxes 5,000, ground rent 5,000, fire insurance 2,000, interest paid on loan 1 2008. Loan taken for repair of house 20,000. Loan taken for repairs of house. Okay. Interest paid on loan 1/1/2008. Loan taken for repairs of house in brackets how much? 20,000. Next one, purpose self occupied. Once again, municipal value 50,000. Okay. Fair rental 40,000. Municipal taxes 5,000. Ground rent 5,000. Fire insurance 2,000. Interest paid on loan on 1/1/2008. Loan taken for repairs of house 20,000. So total interest paid on loan 20,000. Purpose of house use self occupied. Okay. So whenever house is in self occupied, you know very well the gross annual value is to be dash, because we didn't get any income from the house. That's why the gross annual value is to be dash. That means expected rental value. Okay, municipal rental value dash, fair rental value dash, expected rental value dash, gross annual value dash, actual rental value dash, gross annual value dash. Okay, right. Because it is in self-occupied, we didn't get any income from the house property. That's why the gross annual value is to be treated as a nil. No gross annual value for self-occupied house properties. Right. Calculation of taxable income from house property of X. Okay, for the assessment year 2020-21. Self-occupied in brackets. Gross annual value dash, municipal taxes dash, net annual value dash. Next, whenever the net annual value is in 0, automatically the standard deductions under section 24A is also be dash, nil, that is means. Right. This one is the most important one now. So, interest on loan, whenever the house property is in self-occupied, only one deduction is allowed, that is interest on loan under section 24B. Okay, look at that one. This is the most important one. Interest paid on loan 1/1/2008. Interest paid on loan 1/1/2008. 1/1/2008. That means the interest paid on loan. Okay, paid on loan before 1/4/1999. 1/4/1999 is the standard date. If interest paid on loan before 1/4/1999, the following least amount allowed deduction. This is the section. Okay, the following least amount allowed deduction. 1. Actual amount paid. Second one, 30,000 rupees. 30,000. Look at that one. Interest paid on loan. Okay. The date is mentioned here, that's why. Low interest paid on loan before 1/4/1999. So, the following least amount allowed deduction. Allowed deduction 1. Actual amount paid. How much amount? Actual amount paid here? Okay, 20,000. Second one, rupees 30,000 rupees. So the least amount of the above, how much? 20,000 rupees. 20,000 allowed deduction. So minus 20,000. Loss from house property. Once again, interest on loan. If interest on loan paid or loan taken before 1/4/1999, then interest on loan taken before 1/4/1999, then interest on loan allowed least amount the following. One is actual amount paid, second one is 30,000 rupees. Here in this problem, the actual amount paid, okay, interest on loan 20,000. So 20,000. Least, okay, section under section, okay, rupees 30,000. Second point. So least amount 20,000. The 20,000 rupees allowed deduction. So loss from house property 20,000. This is the problem for self-occupied property. So this is the clarification. This is the clarification when loan taken before 1/4/1999, then the owner pays interest on loan. Okay, so this is a simple problem for clarification of interest on loan. Okay, let them see another problem for this. Okay, this is another problem. Y submitted the following information: compute income from house property. Municipal rental value 60,000, fair rental value 70,000, municipal taxes 80,000 rupees, ground rent 2,000, fire insurance, okay, 3,000, purpose of use self-occupied, interest paid, loan taken for repairs of house on 1/7/2010. On 1/7/2010. Okay, let them see now. Calculation of gross annual value need not to be necessary for calculation of gross annual value here, because the house is under self-occupied. Whenever the house is under self-occupied, didn't get any income of the house owner, so the gross annual value is to be treated as nil. So that's why need not to be calculated any gross annual value for this. But the clarification for easily understand of the student, I am writing a working note here. So municipal rental value nil, gross fire rental value nil, expected rental value nil, gross annual value, expected rental value dash, actual rental value nil, gross annual value nil, because the house is in self-occupied. So the house owner doesn't get any income from the house property. That's why, right? Calculation of taxable income from house property of Y for the assessment year 2020-2021. Okay. Self-occupied property it is. So gross annual value nil, municipal taxes not allowed for deduction because the house property is under self-occupied. That's why net annual value nil, Next one, deductions under section 24. If the net annual value is in nil, automatically the standard deduction value under section 24A so nil. Next one, the most important point here, interest on loan. The house is under self-occupied, don't forget that one. Okay, interest paid on loan taken for repairs of house on 1/7/2010. That means loan taken for repairs after 1/4/1999. Whenever the loan taken after 1/4/1999, interest paid on loan, the following least amount allowed deduction. One, actual amount paid. Second one, 2 lakhs rupees. Okay, I understand. This section is only applicable when the house is under self-occupied. So, interest on loan, the following least amount allowed deduction. Loan taken in brackets, loan taken after 1/4/1999. That's why. Point 1. Actual amount paid. Actual amount paid for interest. How much? 50,000 if it is. Okay. 50,000. Second one, rupees 2 lakhs. So least amount of the above, 50,000. 50,000 minus 50,000. So this is loss from house property. Once again, interest on loan, the following least amount allowed deduction. Loan taken after 1/4/1999. So, the following least amount allowed deduction. 1. Actual amount paid. How much amount actual amount paid here? 50,000 rupees. 50,000. Second one, 2 lakhs. Okay. So, least amount of the above 50,000. So, 50,000 allowed deduction. So, minus 50,000 without any getting income. House owner paid 50,000 interest on loan. That's why. So, loss from house property minus 50,000. So, these are all the 3 simple problems for self-occupied property. Okay, in these problems, okay, the main important thing is when the house is under self-occupied, need not to be calculated any gross annual value. Listen carefully. When the house is under self-occupied, need not to be calculated any gross annual value, because the house owner doesn't getting any income from the house property. If the house owner getting the income from the house property, then only we are calculated gross annual value, because here the house property is under self-occupied. So, the house owner didn't get any income from house property, then the gross annual value is to be treated as nil. Right. Another most important point is only one deduction is allowed whenever the house property is under self-occupied. That is only interest paid on loan. Interest paid on loan under section 24B. Under section 24B. See the second problem. Okay, if interest paid on loan, okay, if interest paid on loan, the loan is taken before 1/4/1999, loan taken before 1999, interest paid on loan, then the following least amount allowed deduction. 1. Actual amount paid. Second one, rupees 30,000. Next, if interest paid on loan, and also with that the loan taken after 1/4/1999, then the following least amount allowed deduction. One is actual amount paid. Second one is 2 lakhs. Here in this problem, for example. So the least amount of the following, how much? 50,000. The 50,000 allowed deduction. That means, what is the meaning of that? If loan taken after 1/4/1999, the interest paid on loan, the following least amount allowed deduction: 1, actual amount paid; second one, 2 lakhs. So the 4 major points have to be kept in your mind when the house property is in self-occupied. First one is gross annual value need not to be calculated for self-occupied house properties. Second one need not to be calculated, need not to be allowed any municipal taxes. Third point, interest paid on loan only allowed deduction. If loan taken before 1/4/1999, the following least amount allowed deduction for interest paid on loan. Before 1/4/1999, if the loan taken before 1/4/1999, the following least amount allowed deduction: 1, actual amount paid; second one, 30,000 rupees. Next one, interest paid on loan. If loan taken after 1/4/1999, then the following least amount allowed deduction: 1, actual amount paid; second one, 2 lakh rupees. Please don't forget that this section is applicable only when the house property is in self-occupied. Okay, so this is the main important video for clarification of interest paid on loan at the time of self-occupied house properties. Okay, thank you very much. Om Gurubhyo Namah.